Hey everyone, hope you're okay. Today's little snippet of rock and roll royalty, we're going to look at the iconic bass line to The Chain by Fleetwood Mac. Now this part of the tune kicks in about 2/3, 3/4 of the way through the song, but it's an absolute blinder, so let's get on it. Okay, first things first, I'll play the riff. One more time. And there we have it. Short and sweet. Okay, so straight off the bat we're looking at using 2 fingers here. That's all we need is 2 fingers, but this is a great one to practice that, using 2 fingers. Also, obviously, alternate picking, okay, all the way through with this one. So we're going to start on the A string, open A, which is your 5th string. So you play that first open note and it hangs on it for a little while, and then you play it again, but there's kind of like a quick flurry of notes. So it goes open, open again, but followed by a 2-3. Back to 2, then back to open. Okay, so you've only got 3 notes there, but you've got some repetition going on. Okay, so open, 2, 3, 2, open. That's the first bit. Okay, so once you've got that bit nailed, you want 3 on the 6th string here on the E, number 3, open A again, to number 2 on the A, big E, open. So that's the second half of the riff. 3, open A, 2, open E. Right, I'm going to put that together for you. Okay, starting with that open A. To the beginning, A again, open, 2, 3, 2, O, big E, number 3, open A, number 2, open E. Let's do it again, A, O, 2, 3, 2, O, 3, O, 2, open, and one more time. And that is it. So you can see this hand up and down all the time. So for the timing of this, let's have a look at that a little bit. You don't want to rush things, so you want to maybe add a little count in your head. So you'd play the open A and count that as a 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you can use that as a bit of a guide for when you need to play the notes and how long you need to hold on them for, etc. Right, so as I normally do, just going to make it a little bit trickier. Now this isn't part of the tune necessarily because it's being played on the bass, but we're playing it on the guitar. So what you can do, if you want to up your game a little bit, rather than just play the open A, you can play a little power chord. And we're going to play an A5 power chord. So that's open A, 2 on the D, just hitting 2 strings. Okay, so that is now your first note is now replaced with that A5 chord. So you just do this. Okay, and then we're going to replace that last note, the open E, with an E5 power chord. So E5 is open E, 2 on the A. Okay, so now you've the additional added bonus extra of 2 chords in there. So let me show you how that kind of pans out. So you've got your A5 chord, the rest of the riff, E5 power chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. There you go. That just mixes it up a little bit for you. Now, as an addition to that, you can up your game even further, should you want to, which of course you do. And we're going to add open chords in. Again, this is not necessarily how the song goes, it's just an exercise. You've got the bass line, that's sorted. This is just a bit of a bonus. Let's call it a Brucey bonus. So, we want an A minor chord first. So we're going to go 1 on the B, 2 on the D, 2 on the G. A minor. Okay? 1B, 2D, 2G. That's a shape. It's the same shape as E major. If you know the chord E major, which we've looked at in the past, that's E major, that's A minor. A bit confusing, yes, I will admit that is a bit confusing. Okay, but for A minor, you don't want your big E. Now, the way of getting around that is, if you're brand new to your chords, your open chords, is what you do. It's either, actually there's two things, you can be very, very accurate and just hit 5 strings, because there are only 5 strings in this chord, or what happens, as you can see here, your thumb sneaks over the top and mutes the E string. Now, you don't want it to press down, because that creates, that gives you an F sharp note, which you don't want in your chord. Or you might press down here, which gives you an F note, which you also don't want in your chord. Your thumb has to sneak over and just touch very lightly, gingerly almost, that E string. Okay? So you play, instead of your open A string, we're going to play A minor chord. Okay, single strum. Then you go into the rest of your riff. Now what we're going to do at the end is throw in an E minor chord. So hopefully you're finishing off with this finger here, your first finger on the 2nd fret. You can just drop another finger in right underneath it on the 2nd fret of the D. That gives you an E minor chord. So it's open E, 2A, 2D, and then the rest of your 3 strings are also open E minor. Okay, so I'll put that together, put it in context for you. A minor first, riff, okay, this is great exercise for doing single string stuff and then chords. That's quite a tricky technique to get right, because you've got 2 different kind of techniques going on here. With this hand, you've got your strum, and then you've got to be very accurate when you hit that open string, and then you give it another strum again. So this is quite taxing, actually, if you've only just started playing or you haven't been playing for that long. Sounds pretty good though, I think you'll admit. There you go, there you have it, The Chain by Fleetwood Mac. Enjoy!